Alright, so supposedly EA is making another basketball game. Now, before I really dive deep into what I want to say about that, it is great news. You feel me? It's been 3 years since we had heard anything from EA, so this is officially the first thing that we have heard from EA in 3 years since they had made that very false post that they was going to make updates with us and keep checking back on us and stuff like that. That joint was completely capped, but nonetheless, we do have something. So according to IGN, the general manager for EA came out and said that they are working on some type of projects for the next basketball game. Now, notice how they didn't really say exactly what it was, so it's not really confirmation if it's live or not, or if it's, college basketball. I did hear some things like they don't have the NBA licensing anymore, so I don't know if that's a real thing or what, but we do know that they can, use college names and stuff. But I want to dive deep into how I truly feel about EA bringing back another basketball game. So I'm gonna split everything up into chapters. These chapters are basically topics that I'm gonna just touch on. As far as the whole EA making a basketball thing, everything is split into topics. So the first topic, Live 19, bro. If you're going to make another basketball game, listen to me and listen to me close. If you're going to make another basketball game, it better not come close to another Live 19. I don't care what y'all say. Live 19 is horrendous. Alright? Y'all had 3+ years to get your stuff right. 3+ years, bro. I better see substantial amount of growth between Live 19 and whatever basketball game y'all come out with next, because bruh, Live 19 is straight cheeseaholics. And the reason why it took me a long time to kind of talk about this is because I've been looking around and getting people's perspective about how they feel about it. I've even watched Agent's video and some stuff. I'm not really taking much from that, but there's one thing in particular that I kind of agree with, and I'll explain why in a few. But the moves y'all made, y'all better be cooking up something good, bro. And you got Scott OG and you got Rob Jones. They're not playing that arcade stuff, bro, because Live 19, that is arcade. You feel me? That is nothing but straight arcade. Us as competitors, we're trying to play sim, because basketball games is meant to be simulation based, especially if you're talking about a NBA game. So we try to play it sim. You can't even play NBA Live Sim, bro, because you have dudes shooting post phase from the 3-point line and greening them. You can't guard it. It's too much going on. It's too much. So if you're going to make a basketball game, period, it better not be like Live 19. That's all I'm gonna say to that. Now, as far as the whole agent thing, there's one thing I can't agree with, and it may come off as contradicting, because I made a video a while back talking about how I feel about 2K players making NBA Live content, and I had said something about not making the game free to play and stuff like that. But then I looked back at it and I thought, why should people pay $70 for your game? Look at how you treated us, bro. And it's not like fanboying, it's not going back on my word. I still don't agree with 2K players making NBA Live content. Look at how you left, my G. You think people are going to trust you after you was like,
oh yeah, we're gonna check back with you guys and keep updates with you guys?
No, y'all left for 3 years and you just now saying something, and we just supposed to automatically, you feel me, up and spend $70 on your games willingly? No. Now, I'm not saying going to the whole route of free to play, but I don't agree with them coming out with a 70 bomb. That I don't agree with, because you turn your back on everybody. Yeah, you're working on your game and all, that's cool, but you're turning your back on everybody. You had us looking crazy for years, my G. For years. You had us looking crazy every single year. We was debating on if they was going to announce live or not. And you expect us to spend $70 on your game? Nah, bruh. You gotta build that trust back up. That's what this next game should be. That's why this next basketball game is gonna be so important. You have to build that trust back up. The core NBA Live fans have been looking dry. That's why so many people are still on this game, because it's like it's the only basketball game we have right now. Yes, it's a great thing that they have finally said something about them making another basketball game. Yeah, cool, but again, you left us to dry. Now, as far as the whole sim thing, as far as the whole can EA compete with 2K in sim, we don't know that, because EA have yet to make a sim basketball game. The closest game it was to sim was NBA Live 18. That was the closest game to sim, because yeah, NBA Live 18 wasn't perfect at all, but we could play competitively on Live 18 without any cheese going on. Live 19 is straight cheese, bruh. Straight cheese. You have Hakeem build. The Hakeem Olajuwon build. Stripping PGs. 95 dribbling PGs. Dudes don't even use backcourt defenders, because the Chris Paul build gets an automatic steal when you get a assist. That is not simulation. Me as a competitor, as somebody who play in leagues, bruh, as somebody who play in tournaments, I seen it all. I seen dudes get 20 points, 20 assists, 20 steals. Me myself, I had like 20 points, 20 assists, 20 steals with the Chris Paul build. That is not simulation. Nobody in NBA history has recorded 20 points, 20 assists, and 20 steals. Now, of course, somebody obviously had 20 points and 20 assists. A few people had 20 points and 20 assists. That's cool. I don't mind that. But that was a one-time thing. These dudes in these leagues be doing it all the time. Sorry, I had to go on a tangent, but next topic. What am I looking at the next basketball game? Pro AM. Pro AM, Pro AM, Pro AM. Something that I have been looking for 2 years now. Now, it was this YouTuber, I forgot his name. His name was like Sports Gamer or something like that. I think his name was Sports Gamer Network. And he was talking about Agent, talking about Pro AM. And he had brought up the Jew League and all the other leagues. Yes, that is technically Pro AM, but the Pro AM that I am talking about, I'm talking about 2K's Pro AM. Being able to customize our jerseys, being able to customize our courts, being able to have a rank system, and we go and we play against other teams, you know what I'm saying? That is what I want in the next NBA Live. Now, if you guys think about it, and I was thinking about this too, EA kind of already have that system. They kind of already have that Pro AM system in Live 19. You want to know what that mode is? Custom courts. Court battles. Court battles is kind of like Pro AM if you really think about it. They have the custom courts and the whole taking over somebody court thing. That is technically what Pro AM is. You know, queue up to either go to their court or you stay at your court, and they come to your court and play out at your home court. And you know what I'm saying? That's basically what Pro AM is. Ranked Pro AM, that's what it is. Especially now in 2K and stuff like that, that's exactly what it is. Dudes queue up, they have their own custom jerseys on and they custom courts, and they queue up, and the indicator pops up for the home team or the away team, and whatever team or side it picks, y'all either stay at y'all court or you go to their court. It is the exact same thing. EA can make us a Pro AM system, and think about this too, y'all. EA can give us crossplay on Pro AM because EA already have the matchmaking system in NBA Live incorporated already, so we can have crossplay in Pro Am. This is the stuff that I am talking about, bruh. This is how you can win in NBA Live if you give us a game like that. That is a perfect game right there. A place where competitive people have a mode, their own mode to play on. Our own mode where we can play competitively and it's crossplay. So I'm on Xbox now, so I could go against PS5 players and Xbox players at the same time, and you could have it to where Xbox players can be on the same team as PlayStation players as well. That is a perfect game. So the next thing I want to see, and this is probably the last thing because this is starting to get a bit long and I want to, end it off. Gameplay. Gameplay is the last thing, and it's the most important thing. Yes, Pro Am is nice, tournaments is nice, leagues is nice, but that gameplay better be on point. That gameplay better be on point. You have Scott O'Gallagher, you have Rob Jones. These dudes have worked on 2K for some years now. You're not talking about two people who was working on an arcade game. No, these dudes have worked on 2K. 2K, let's be real, 2K is the simulation king right now. So they know some stuff. I'm not expecting this game to be nowhere near like Live 19. This next game better put Live 19 to shame, especially for it being on next gen. This is your first appearance on the next gen platforms. You better come back with a bang. It's your first game in 3+ years, and it's your first game on next gen consoles. You better come out with a bang, bruh. I'm expecting 70-30 or 80-20. 70% simulation, 30% arcade. Or if that's too much, 80% sim, 20% arcade. So that way, it's more sim than arcade. Live 19, bro, it is a constant battle, bro. Live 19 is literally 50-50. It is 50% sim, 50% arcade. It's exactly like that. And I compare Live 19 to Fight Night Champion, right? Because you can try to play sim all you want, but you're gonna always find that group of people who's going to exploit the game, who's going to find ways to cheese the game, and you can't do anything about it. You can't do nothing about it. And that is why I am so mad at EA, because they left us with a horrendous game like Live 19. It is so bad. I literally had to look back at Live 18 and be like, yo, we had a really good game in Live 18. Live 19 made me appreciate Live 18, bruh. That's how bad it is. And you can argue tooth and nail, but I have a whole video talking about that. Just dating back at Live 18 and how good that game was. Live 19 made me appreciate Live 18 because Live 19 is complete garbage. But that will pretty much conclude the video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. And if you are new to the channel, if this is your first time tuning in with your boy Remy, and you like any of the content that you see on my channel, let me know by hitting that like button, of course. And if you are new, hit the subscribe button and click the bell so you don't miss out on any fire like this. With that being said, it's your boy Remy. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.